Greetings class, this is W. Clay, your instructor for Theater 14C, Survey of Film, Gangsters, and Detectives. I'm going to walk you through this class and show you how to complete it. So the first thing I'm going to do is click on my browser and I'm going to get to Angel the way you folks probably will, which is by using the link on the school website. I will log in by using my username and password. And right now, I don't know how many courses you folks are doing. I'm only teaching one, which is nice. So let me click on the course right here. This will take us to the home page, and this is what it looks like. Now, there is some information on the front page. Okay, what I'm recording right now is going to go up here. So this is the old version right there, which some of you have probably looked at, watched, and been a little bit confused about. And then read all this information right here. This will give you basically the same information I'm giving you right now, and that way you know where you can refer to it if need be. So there's information right there, and then also if you need to email me, you can use the course mail widget right here. So go to view inbox and see that, or you could do a quick message, and I'm going to show you folks how to do that in just a minute. 99% of your material is going to be located in lessons right here. So I've got directions right here which will tell you basically what you need to do. Read the syllabus, submit a picture, which goes here, e-learning photo, that's for extra credit. Look at the blog topics, so you need to post or respond 4 times each week. I'll get to that in more detail in a second too. Open up the first folder, you're responsible for the content in it, and then repeat steps 3 and 4, and there'll be either 2 or 3 folders due per week. So first of all, here is the course syllabus right here. This is a version that pops up as an HTML version. This will give you some more information on here. Okay, and the course runs from the 2nd of June to the 10th of July. And then here are some more of the dates, and these are the films that we'll be doing as well, and then the standard syllabus boilerplate. Now, if you want a printable version of it, there is also a PDF right here. So here's the e-learning photo right here. If I click on that, that will take me to a Dropbox, and you folks can attach a file there, and that's worth 3 points. Then we have the Gangster blog, and I'm going to click on there. So you need to do 4 entries per week for a total of 3 weeks. After those 3 weeks, then we're moving to a different blog, which is the detective blog. So 12 total posts in order to get all of your points there. So each one of these is a different topic, and you can post into any one of these. Okay, there's not quite 12 different categories here, but it's pretty close. So click on one, favorite gangster film, and I'm sure there's probably already a few entries on here. Actually, yeah, there we have a few right there. So there's a few entries already, and you would simply do a new post, or you could actually reply to another post right here. Either one of those counts as one of your 4 for the week. So it's pretty easy to get those things done. You just need to make sure you keep up with it. Back to lessons. So lesson 1, okay, notice you have a set of dates right here, 6-2 to 6-8. Those are the dates that you should complete it by. So lesson 1, lesson 2, and lesson 3 are all for the first week. Okay, so let's click on lesson 1. And in lesson 1, we have discussion questions. You click on that, and you will go in here and you answer these questions. There's 4 right here. Do a new post and then put your answers in there. And there'll be a set of these for every week. Then you have a reading assignment here. That one might be grayed out. No, that one actually works. So you've got 3 reading assignments right here, but you don't actually have a reading quiz for this particular week. And one of the reasons is for that is I want you folks to be able to actually get your book and get caught up. So you've got lecture notes in PDF form. Then you also have a lecture in a video form you can watch as well. And then the complete movies are available here, and then also you have clips for them. I recommend watching the entire movie if you have a chance, because it will help you understand the questions better. On the complete movies, if I click on there, the username is going to be WMClay, and the password is media, and I have it written right here. So you can always, when this pops up, you'll still be able to see what the password is. When you click on here, this will give you to a list of movies for the class. Unfortunately, Media Services kind of messed it up a little bit, and they put American Me there instead of White Heat. So unfortunately, White Heat, we don't have the full movie up there. I've been trying to get that up there for the past couple of years, but it just hasn't happened yet. So you can watch American Me if you want to, but we're not covering it in this particular class. That's for my face-to-face class. All right, so going back to lessons, you have so you have 3 folders, and they're all going to be pretty much they're going to have another amount of content pretty similar to what you just saw there. Then for the next week, lesson 4, 5, and 6 are going to be due. You complete the content in there as well and go over it. And then for the next week, lesson 7 is for the 3rd week, so 6:16 to 6:18. And then your exam is going to open on June 18th and is going to be open till the 22nd. It's only going to be open for those dates. So if you don't open it during then, unfortunately, it's going to be locked. You're going to be locked out. Don't click on it. Okay, it says do not open until you're ready to take it, because you can only click on it once. All right. After that's done, then we'll move on to the detective blog, which is similar to the gangster blog, similar format. And then you've got 3 weeks and 4 entries per week on there. You also have a class project you need to do for this class. So if you click on this folder, this will give you project info and sample paper topics, gangster paper example, a script example, paper writing tips, a script template, some video samples, project tips, and at the bottom of this, how not to make a gangster film, which is kind of amusing in its own way. Going back to lessons again, we scroll down to the bottom here, so there's the class project info and samples, the rest of our lessons, and also the class project drop box. So this is due June 30th, and if you click on here, it works like any of the other drop boxes in here, and both paste your document in the text box and attach a copy, and just put a title, my gangster film essay, and then attach, and then also paste it down here. That way I'm sure to get it. Sometimes because of browser issues, we run into a few problems with that, and I don't want that to happen. Otherwise I have to try to chase you folks down and try to get another copy of it. And going down here, we have Detectives Exam number 2, open July 7th through 10th. Okay, so that pretty much goes through the whole thing. The last thing I want to show you folks are how to send me mail, and also how to check your grades. So let me go to the Communicate tab, and that is also available on the front page as well. So if I wanted to do a quick message, and let's say I wanted to send this to the entire class or to myself, which is what you would be doing most of the time, you have to click to, and my last name is Clay, so let's look on C. There I am right here, and I'm going to hit 2, hit OK, and I'll put hi, and I'll just say hello to myself. There we go. And I can also send this to my internet email. So if you folks have a really urgent message and you want to try to get me through my regular internet email, you can click on there and send it. So when I send there, that should go right to me, and then it will both pop up in my Dropbox right here in unread messages. There we go. There's a message from me. I have some messages from other people as well. And also, it will show up in my mailbox, which my phone just vibrated, so it means I got that. Now, we also have on reports, this is how you would check your grades. And the best way to do that is on category, go to grades. Okay, and then check your name. So I'll do my name once again, and then hit run. And this will show you an itemized version of all your grades. So what you've completed, what you haven't completed. So there's homework, discussion questions, quizzes, which are the reading quizzes, exams, papers, and surveys. So that's all the stuff we're doing in the class. Now, one thing I do want to point out too is a lot of people get freaked out because their grades are shown as being very low. Everything you haven't done counts against you. So you will actually have an F on the exam until you actually take it. And so it may count that against you, and it may make your grade look worse than it actually is. But just trust what you've done, and then by the end of the class, it'll all make sense again. That's the way gradebook works. So I keep track of it, so you folks don't necessarily have to. But if you want to, just bear that in mind. All right, so let me go back to the course homepage, and I will bid you folks adieu. If you folks have any pressing questions, send it to me through mail, or also on under lessons, if you go to the gangster blog, there is also an FAQ section right here. And so if you have a question which you think my answering it might help other people, you can put it there. And so I already have a few here that I need to answer, so I need to we'll get to work on that. Anyway, enjoy the class, and I hope all this makes sense to you.